My name is Julia. I am 59 years old. I am an old woman. I live alone in my small house. My husband died 8 years ago. I have only one son. His name is Matthew. Matthew lives in America. He went there many years ago. Now he lives with his wife and 2 children. He has a good life. He has a big house and a good job. But I live here alone. I wake up early, clean the house, cook food for myself. I sit alone in the evening. No one comes to see me. Matthew does not call me much. Sometimes he sends me money. Sometimes he says, "I will come to visit you soon, mother." But he never comes. Still I wait for him. I love him a lot. He is my son. I keep his old photos in my room. I look at them every day. One day someone knocked on my door. Opened it. It was Matthew. I was very surprised. I said, "Matthew, you really came?" He smiled. He looked happy. I hugged him. My eyes were full of tears. He came inside. I made tea for him. We sat and talked. I asked, "How is Holly? How are the kids?" He said, "They are all fine." I asked, "Why did you come?" He said, "I missed you, mother. You live here alone. I worry about you. I want to take you to America." I was quiet. He said, "You are getting old. It is not safe here. You should come with me. You will be happy there." I said, "But this is my home. I was born here. Got married here. Your father lived here. I cannot leave this house." Matthew looked serious. He said, "This house is very old. It is not good for you. In America you will have everything. You will have your own room. You can see the kids every day. Holly also wants you to come." That night I sat alone and thought, what should I do? I did not want to leave. But Matthew was my only son. The next morning he said, "Mother, we should sell this house. You don't need it anymore. You will live with us. You can use the money for your new life." I looked at him. He smiled. I thought maybe he really loved me. So I said, "Yes." I sold my house. Matthew took all the money. Packed my bag. We went to the airport together. I was sad, but I also felt happy. I thought I will be with my son now. At the airport, Matthew said, "Mother, wait here. I will bring a wheelchair. The way is too long. You cannot walk so far. I will be back in 5 minutes." I said, "Okay." I sat on a chair. 10 minutes passed. Matthew did not come back. I thought maybe the line is long. I waited. 30 minutes passed. Still he did not come. Felt scared. I looked at the big door again and again. But Matthew was gone. Now it had been 45 minutes. I was still sitting there. I looked at every face, but no face was my son. I told myself, "Matthew cannot leave me. He is my son." An hour passed. My heart began to beat fast. Just then a police officer saw me. He walked toward me and said, "Ma'am, are you waiting for someone?" I said, "Yes, my son. He is bringing a wheelchair for me. We are going to America." The officer asked, "Do you have his photo?" I took out Matthew's picture from my bag. I also showed my ticket. The officer nodded. He said, "Please wait here. I will check inside." I said, "Thank you." I sat again and waited. After a long time, the officer came back. He looked sad. He sat next to me and said, "Ma'am, I am sorry. Your son has boarded the flight. He has gone. He is already in the air. The plane has taken off. He did not take a wheelchair. He went alone." Froze. My heart stopped for a second. Could not speak. Could not cry. I just sat there. I said very slowly, "No, that is not true. My son Matthew, he loves me. He said he will take me with him." The officer said, "I saw everything." He walked to the gate. He gave his passport. He entered the plane alone. Tears came to my eyes. My heart broke. Why did he leave me? Why would he do this? I am his mother. I sold my house. I gave him all my money. I trusted him. Cried and cried. The officer's eyes also became wet. He said, "Some people forget their hearts." "I am sorry, ma'am." I said, "Julia Preston." Then he said, "What is your name?" He said, "My name is Paul White. I am a police officer here. You are like my mother. My real mother died 5 years ago. When I look at you, I remember her." He continued, "Come with me. You cannot sit here. You will get sick. Come to my house. My wife is kind. She will cook you food." I said, "But I don't want to trouble you." He smiled and said, "It's not trouble. It's love. You remind me of my mother. You are like a blessing to me." Paul called his wife. Her name was Eleanor. He said, "I found an old woman at the airport. She's all alone. Her son left her. Can she stay with us?" I could hear Eleanor's voice on the phone. She said, "Yes, please bring her." That night I stayed at Paul's home. Eleanor brought me food. She spoke to me like a daughter. I cried in my room. I missed Matthew. I missed my house. These people were strangers, but they gave me love. Next morning, Paul got a call. He looked at the phone. His face became serious. He went to another room and talked in a low voice. Later he came to me. I asked, "Is everything okay?" He smiled and said, "Yes, everything is fine." But I could see pain in his eyes. What I did not know was this. The flight Matthew took, it had crashed. There were no survivors. Matthew was gone. But Paul did not tell me. He knew that I still loved my son. Even after what he did, I still prayed for him. I still hoped that one day he would come back. The next morning, Paul brought some clothes and new slippers for me. I could not stop my tears. I said, "You don't need to do all this." He said, "I want to. I lost my real mother. I could not give her much. But now I feel I have a second chance." The days passed slowly. I stayed with Paul and Eleanor. Paul took care of everything. He helped me go to the doctor. He bought my medicine. I felt like I was not alone anymore. Paul truly became my son. He gave me love, time, care, and safety. His wife gave me respect. Their home became my home. Their family became my family. My life had changed. I only prayed. I prayed for Matthew's soul. I prayed for the children he left behind. I prayed that no mother feels what I felt at the airport. Paul once asked, Do you ever think about going back to that house? I looked at him and said, I already lost that house, but I found a new home here. Matthew is gone, but I got the son I truly deserved. Feel grateful. What would you do if you were in Julia's place? Tell me in the comments below.